מהדורה דו-לשונית. אז למה למעשה קטל החזירי הבר בחיפה נמשך ללא הפרעה? האם זה קשור להיות חזיר חיה לא כשרה? בואו נחשוב על זה. האם זה קשור לזה שחזיר זה ממש הסמל של מה שלא כשר? ייתכן. או שפשוט האטימות של ראש עיריית חיפה היא עד כדי כך מקבלת תמיכה על ידי אנשים, אזרחים, שפשוט לא אכפת להם סבל של בעלי חיים. יש להם אולי כלב או חתול, אבל לא אכפת להם שחזיר שיש לו אינטליגנציה כמו כלב גוסס ברחוב, שילדים בדרך לגן רואים את זה. לא אכפת להם שבעל חיים, אמא מניקה גורים, יורים בה, ולא אכפת להם שהגורים האלה ימותו מרעב. לא אכפת להם. למה? כי זה חזיר. אז בואו נדבר על שורש הבעיה. אפליה של בעלי חיים, של נקיים ולא נקיים. חזיר נחשב חיה טמאה, ולפיכך כל מה שקשור לסטיגמה של חזירים איתם. אז אין להם בכלל סיכוי. זה שמפריעים לבני אדם, אוקיי, יופי. אני לא רואה שקוטלים פה תנים. יש פה תנים, מסתובבים. אני לא רואה שיורים בתל אביב בתנים. אולי בגלל שאנשים בתל אביב לא היו סובלים לראות תן גוסס, תנה, מניקה, גורים גוססת ברחוב. אנשי תל אביב קצת יותר טובים מזה. ותאמינו לי שגם התנים פולשים. וגם זה כבר לא וואו. אבל, ועדיין עיריית תל אביב יושבת על התחת ולא עושה כלום. כלום, כלום, כלום. כמו שהם לא דואגים לחתולים, כמו שהם לא דואגים לשום דבר. לחינוך של הילדים הם לא דואגים, אז אנחנו מצפים שידאגו לחתולים וכלבים. אבל בואו נדבר על הסטיגמה של חזיר בחברה הישראלית, שמנוהלת על ידי אנשים קצת קיצוניים. למה חזיר הוא חיה כל כך נוראית וכל כך שונה מכלב? ממש לא. כל בעלי חיים יש להם, הם נבראו לדעתי. אם אתם מאמינים בבורא עולם, לא יודעת מה, בעלי החיים הם דבר מופלא. יונקים הם קרובים לבני אדם בקשר שלהם עם הצעירים שלהם, הם מניקים, קשר מאוד חזק. למה מתייחסים לחזירים בצורה כל כך משפילה? למה כלב שיורים בו מקבל אמפתיה וחזיר לא? גם כלב הוא לא כשר דרך אגב. אבל לכלב יש לובי, לחזיר אין לובי. Now I'll say it in English. Why are pigs shot in Haifa, brutally massacred, dying in the street? A mother feeding its babies was spotted, shot dead. The babies are doomed to starve to death. Nobody cares. Dogs have the same intelligence as pigs. Why is this allowed to happen? Pigs are stigmatized in the Middle East by Jews and Muslims. I'm not talking about old Jews and Muslims. I'm talking about religious authorities. Stigmatize animals as clean and unclean. Why don't we try to look at all animals as wonders and appreciate them? Because when a pig is laying down and dying in the streets of Haifa, and children have to witness it, dying, slowly dying for hours, suffering pain, just like humans suffer, and a dog in a similar situation, nobody cares because it's a pig. It's only a pig. Because we have religion dictating to us and brainwashing us stupid ideas about how a pig is something dirty. A pig is something that nobody cares about. But if we have jackals, I think it's called jackals in English, in Tel Aviv, roaming the streets at night, nobody would ever think to shoot a jackal feeding its puppies. No, because we have a lobby of people who care about animals in Tel Aviv. Even though they don't care about cats enough, in my opinion. There's still a lot to be done. Both municipalities are corrupt because people are sitting there and do whatever they want, and they don't really care about what the public thinks. I'm sure most people in Haifa don't like the idea of dying pigs in their street. I'm sure. They have the same intelligence as dogs. Why are they Why don't pigs' lives matter? Religion dictating to us stupid ideas, and people that are corrupt sitting in the municipality, not going to educated people. There's so many people who graduate from the Department of Biology at university. Why isn't there one tzaddik, one righteous person that speaks for the animals? Why are there demonstrations for the rights of animals made up of 5 people? I'm so tired of them. So tired of these demonstrations of 5 to 6 people, while there's thousands of people wasting their time speaking against the corruption of a government that's built on the corruption of the left-wing governments that have existed since 1948. Corruption screaming against corruption. They have money for putting up ads all over. They speak badly about politicians when their own politicians are so deep in corruption. And they're responsible for the municipalities in Israel, like Haifa and Tel Aviv, just doing nothing for helpless animals that have no political power, hiring people that are close to them, allowing the education system to sink to a low time, a record number and record low. People are hired to do the most important job, taking care of kids, and they do nothing. And anyone saying anything is ostracized and fired. Shame on you, people who demonstrate, thousands of you. While soldiers are fighting terrorists in Gaza, instead of showing up to, I want to see how many people will show up in Haifa to demonstrate for the massacre of helpless animals. I want to see that. But instead of that, they waste their time, all these wealthy, corrupt people of the left waste their time in stupid demonstrations, beating up police officers who definitely have better things to do. This is the very essence of corruption. When you don't care for animals who have no political power. If you hate the religious establishment, which is very much corrupt, why don't you stand up for the pigs? Why don't you care about animals that are being massacred? Because they don't have political power. So, to all those thousands of people who scream and demonize politicians as if their politicians are so much better, the answer is absolutely no. Lapid is responsible for live shipments of animals from Australia, tortured for weeks in ships from Australia. He lowered the tax on imported animals. They bring them here to die. They're sick. They suffer. Lapid did it. The left is no better than the right. But it's time to stand up for the rights of animals. If you love dogs and you keep a dog, you have to be there. But nobody shows up for demonstrations for animals because animals are not in fashion. No, we're not supposed to stand up for animal rights. Only a very, very small minority will do so. Why is that? Why do you have time to speak against politicians you don't even know? You don't even know them, and you stand there and scream against them. You spend money and donate money for ads all over Tel Aviv, but you won't go to Haifa to stand up for the rights of pigs that are being massacred just because they're pigs.